Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Roll Hit Die Presents Rime of the Frost Maiden. Now, before I hand this over to our Game Master for this evening's festivities and fun event, and where the hell are we out on this map? Oh, there we are. Or are we?
Far right middle-ish.
Are we even on the map?
Yes.
Yes, we are. Lower right-hand corner.
Oh, you might be.
For some reason, I am not. Okay.
Not with the rest of the party.
Well,
As
we
you
didn't
can
want to
see,
tell you this way, Dan. But...
as you can see, we're using the Roll20 app to show our miniatures and our battle prowess. And, of course, most of our miniatures are created through the Hero Forge subscription, which allows you to make a miniature, give it color, positions, poses, weaponry, whatever. Make them customized how you'd like them to be. And then you can make a digital token that you can use on Roll20, Fantasy Grounds, and I think there's another one called Foundry that I've not seen used yet. So beyond that, of course, the commercial that we have at the very beginning of our program was the first episode, or first campaign part, Chapter 1 for the Red Star Rising campaign, brought to you by GUICube. We are patiently waiting on Chapter 4 to be released, as well as a lot of other things. And in the near future, once we get, they get more of that out there, we may actually do a homebrew based on that zone.
Ooh.
Yes. I mean, you guys can actually be a part of that. Have your own character in the world of Zayathe. If you check out the YouTube page, check out the Facebook page for the for GUICube. Should have some information in there for you, maybe even a connection to their Discord, and you can check in on all that. So without further ado, I will hand the reins over to Marcus Scott.
Hello, everybody. I am Marcus Scott. I will be the GM tonight. Please
Apparently
ignore
somebody's
my
playing
neighbors.
2 bits and a haircut.
Yeah. As you can tell, a couple things that he missed. If you look down below, all year long we are raising money for Children's Medical or Miracle Network. If you want to donate, the link's down below. What Children's Miracle Network does is it provides aid to all the children's hospitals throughout the United States. Hospitals sort of same as Children's Hospital, St. Jude's, any major children's hospital near you. As for tonight, I will be running this group of misfits through Rime of the Frost Maiden. I have made it my own, so if you're looking for spoilers, tricks, clues, you'll probably want to go watch a different stream because you're not going to get that from me.
No. You want to watch
Still
our
watch
stream.
this stream.
You want to watch our stream and see how messed up we can make it and use us as an example whenever your DM runs it for you.
Yeah, and even if he was trying to give out any hints, tips, main plot lines, we would have ignored it anyway.
As we have for the last 10 episodes,
4 weeks.
11 episodes.
Yeah.
No, this is episode 12. We're 12 episodes into this.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. Let's all go take a look at a pirate ship. No, there's a pretty star over there. Let's go check that out.
To be fair, you didn't have to tell us about the pretty star.
Anyways.
Shut up, Tara.
So, yeah.
Okay.
So this is a homebrew version of Rime of the Frost Maiden. With that said,
We're treating it like Oblivion in Skyrim.
yes.
We're running around and getting all the quests, and then going out and doing them, and then coming back and turning them all in at the same time.
Correct.
Fortunately enough, none of us have taken an arrow in the knee yet.
You might. But before we kick that off, let's go ahead and introduce ourselves. We'll start on my left, which would be good old Kurt there.
I had to turn around.
Which one?
The camera was facing. My name is Curtis Ross. Tonight, I am playing Typhloid, the Way of Mercy monk Leonin, who just hits things with sticks in his hands
So many jokes.
and tries to convince wolves to not attack us, but to kill this mammoth who is an
Hey,
asshole.
he's proficient with both hands.
And sticks.
Hey, I mean, I even, all unarmed, I'm proficient with my feet too.
Uh
And there's the line. Found my line.
huh.
There's my line.
So I suppose with that comes to me. I am Dan Latham, also known as Shadgar in most social circles, Twitter, Facebook. I am playing Largal Stoneclaw, who is a Goliath bard, who has a small little yeti that is, I guess, now his companion. Now, Largal seems to be, I don't know, what is the word I am looking for? It's almost like he has a little light in him, maybe. He just doesn't want to kill things that doesn't need to be killed, and he's kind of, well, I'll just say it. He's kind of stupid at times when he yells out what's going on. He gets other things to start fighting. But there may be more to that, and that has started to peek in. Maybe he doesn't know anything about himself. We'll find out. Now, the little bundle of joy sitting off to my, I'm assuming it'll be my left, but I believe it left of the screen, my right as you're looking at me on the screen. That little bundle of joy is little Ronnie Romes. That is our player Ronnie Romes, also known as Lunatic Dungeon Master, who has not been able to be with us for the last few weeks because of this little bundle. So we figured we'd share his cute little face as a reason why Ronnie can't join us.
Seems awful to say, being it's Mother's Day coming up, but damn kids ruining everything. I can say it because I have 3.
Only 3?
Yeah, that's enough. Yeah, we're not all insane.
Well, they're not all, I didn't father all of them, but yes.
Doesn't matter, still crazy pants.
Do I need to count grandkids too?
Oh God, do I need to count grandkids?
You start taking care of them, you got to count them.
Well, that'll probably happen at some point.
Well,
Not permanent care.
So we'll just say the only mother at the table can now introduce herself.
Well, a mother in real life, but Lorena Moonflower is not a mother. She's very happy about that. She likes her ability to be able to roam. My name is Tara. I am playing Lorena tonight. She is a warlock, rogue, sneaky when her hood's up character, who has recently found out that the love of her life is very nearby, and is debating on staying away to keep her safe or trying to sneak on to see her. Who knows? Also, the reason why we are at this cave.
Mm-hmm. So I've decided now I'm going to teach Wampus one word that he's going to use always in public, and he's going to run towards you when he says
it. Okay.
Only common word he's going to know is mama, and he's going to run towards you with his arms out.
Mm-hmm.
When we're in public.
Sure.
Mainly when somebody else is trying to hit on you.
What is this little bit? Oh my
harsh.
God! What is wrong with you?
Harsh.
All right, and I will be running an NPC called Anku, who is a portal cleric, who heals them when I remember he's around. So.
That's about when we go, "Ha, I'm hurt. Hey, Anku, what you doing, buddy?"
It's usually when we remember he's around and we tell you that.
Yeah.
Remember you put an NPC healer out there because, we lost stars?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I think we left off. We were finishing off a mammoth, making diplomatic ties with some awakened winter wolves.
Mm-hmm.
Awakened
tell us
or
about
just
them
normal
wolves.
wolves?
They're awakened.
Okay.
They're fine. They keep their area. The humanoids will keep their area.
I mean,
Crossover.
And
It'll be
we
fun.
did search the place with their permission. Did we find it? I don't recall if we found anything worth a darn.
we should see if we can take the tusks off the mammoth since they are most likely not going to need them.
We did. We found some
We did.
petrified Shawingas, some cobalt statues. Needless to say, all that points to one thing and one thing only to me, but, we'll leave that to the rest of the group to figure out.
500 pounds of whale oil, small bottle of secretion of
Dragging
sorts.
gods. Oh, sorry, what? No?
Start finding a shield to polish so I can use it as a reflection.
No, it's fine. We're just gonna leave. We're just gonna leave and let these wolves live out their life here. Whatever happens to them, happens to them.
We also found a bottle of something, I think. We actually, it was literally a bottle of, I don't know.
Secretion is how it was said.
Yeah.
It's a secretion or potion of sorts.
Oh, I was supposed to get back with you on that, wasn't I?
Yeah.
We didn't know what it was, though.
But, this would be a good time to actually have somebody specific go do a recap for last week. Just say.
Yeah. Yep.
And of course, Tara says she doesn't want a GUI reward.
Look.
Oh, did I get one yet last week for doing it?
Yes.
I thought you did.
Oh no.
Okay.
I just kind of float off of whatever you two say.
I mean,
You could conspire against me, and I probably wouldn't know.
I've got my
So
notes.
let's see. Mine aren't very much, but I guess I can go ahead and give one. So last week we started our session. It was last week, wasn't it? Yes.
Yes.
In a nice little town called Dugan's Hole because, we saw something shiny fall from the sky and decided, hey, let's go check it out. And in the process, we were in Dugan's Hole, finishing up dealing with the two drow that attacked us. We saved one, and now we're being questioned. Well, in the process of being questioned, let's see, Typhloid and Largal got locked up, while Lorena had to sit back with the drow and continue to, argue our case. But there was no case to be argued because the moment we were out of the room and the moment the drow thought he was in the safe, he literally lost his head. And his body and head got knocked into a hole that apparently to a trapdoor in the speaker's office. The one speaker, Dermont Edgara. Edgara Dermut. Apparently has a cousin named Emily, who apparently is somebody very important to our Loretta. So they were discussing that and her safety and the fact that apparently they're all family there. Where were we?
I'm trying to break the cycle with her,
So in the process of dealing with that, apparently, I guess the drow let slip about dealing with some wolves in the area. So Lorena, I guess, negotiated our ability to do so, to take care of these wolves ourselves. So that is what we did. Let's see, what do we got going on here? We found out that Lorena is running from assassins for not killing a woman she fell in love with, which we assumed is Emily. What is these? Lorena is
amazing, awesome.
Kilraven is her real name.
Kilrayan.
Kilrayan.
Kilrayan. Okay, I got Kilrayan.
Kilrayan.
That's my notes, Kilrayan.
All right, so
Sure.
Lorena's real
I'm glad
name
you forgot.
is Kilrayan, and Typhloid's real name is Lepetos.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out how I was trying to pronounce that, so it goes both ways. I'm like, those? I have no...
So in the process, we found out apparently that Largal is the only one whose name may be his. But the job we had to do was take out two wolves, or to deal with the two wolves. Well, we made our way to the giant's temple to deal with these wolves, and we ended up conversing with them and making some sort of deal. But apparently, Norsu, the mammoth, awakened the mammoth or whatever that was there with them, did not like that idea and attacked us. Well, in the process of attacking us, I guess we garnered their assistance. The wolves decided to help us take him down, and in the process, we left the meat for them. A meal, a king's ransom meal for them to have, I suppose is the best way to put it. Once we finished that, we searched the place for, the basic goodies. We didn't find any basic goodies, except for a lot of whale oil, a bottle of secretion or something, several statues that were very, very well made. Very, very well made. As if, they were a living creature turned to stone, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean,
and
they were detailed.
Yeah, that seems to be where I left off. I don't know if there's anything else that I may have missed.
The wolves and how they acted.
Well, they were winter wolves and they were awakened winter wolves.
One was limping, the other one was playing the bad guy. The one limping was lying.
Oh yeah, they were.
Yeah.
Well, they both were kind of.
And now we actually have a wolf out here, so we're trying to. I don't know. We were talking to them about how we'd stay separated and everything, but I think at the very end somebody said they didn't believe them. Who was that? Was that you, Typhoid?
Didn't believe who?
That the wolves were going to stay away from the town or something like that.
No, I didn't say that.
Well, ignore me. This is why I don't.
But yeah, we in the process of getting up here to find these wolves, we did find a pack of wolves eating something. When we decided to leave them be, I guess they didn't like that idea, and decided to try to be threatening to us. So instead of really dealing with the threatening, I just dropped a shatter in the middle of them and killed all but one. The reason I bring that up is because towards the end of the session last week, full pack and then the one left alive were making their way back to this temple. So there's no telling where this will go from
possible fallout for that.
Now, I ended up rolling and getting the card max damage on a hit.
Okay.
Which will come in very handy on my next shatter.
Are you sure the card you didn't get was gain a level immediately?
Is it a hit or is it... Does it have to be a melee hit or any attack roll?
When you use this reward, you may choose to inflict max damage on any single hit or spell attack.
Nice.
Yes, even your fireball. And it says that on the card.
Yep.
Okay. Any y'all proficient with alchemists?
I'm proficient with a poisoner's kit, but not an alchemy kit.
I'm proficient with carpenter's tools and herbalism kit.
I don't know what I'm proficient with because I haven't opened it up yet.
If you mix poison and herbalism, do you kind of get alchemy?
Can we work together?
Alright, so I am not proficient with any of those particular tools. But, let's see... Well, not Typhoid, but Tobias is not with us because... He stayed back to keep an eye on our animals because we couldn't bring them with us.
Because it's awkward to play someone else's character.
So the only other person left to figure out is whether or not our resident Twarple has any knowledge in that stuff.
No.
Well, maybe we can find someone in town.
If anyone wants to do an arcane check with disadvantage, I'll let you.
What if you're proficient in Arcana?
I'll let you do it with a disadvantage.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm willing to do it if nobody else is.
I'm unproficient and have a 0.
Here's disadvantage for my roll. I have no idea.
Wow. Okay. Let's see what...
I mean, I can roll it and see what happens, but...
that was awful. I have a +5. That was horrible. We don't know.
Actually, that was the DC.
What, a 13?
It was 11.
Oh, 11. Cool. Hey, all right.
So the two magic users are looking at this, passing it back and forth.
I have no idea what it is.
So said, "Oh, hey, that's a potion of cold resistance."
Ooh.
Oh yeah, no, I thought about buying one of these before coming up north, but we didn't think we'd be up here too long.
Yeah, I just didn't have the coin then. Well, that's good to have.
Mhm.
What am I doing here?
Should we see if we can get the tusks off that mammoth? Those might be worth something back in one of the towns.
All right. Whoever wants to do, was it survival?
I mean,
See how
hey,
well you carve it.
I can help with
well,
perception, but I'm
just
not.
take the tusks out and take them back.
Would you like the cleric to do it? He has a
Uh,
+7.
If I could assist him and if he would guide himself, or he can guide me and
Okay.
assist me,
What's your bonus?
+6.
Okay, either or. Do you want to
I'll
do it, or do you want? Okay,
I'll do the roll
Yep.
with advantage and
with the
guide
guidance.
me. 24.
Okay. You have no problem taking off these nice, big, long. Say, what's the size of mammoth tusk? About 7 feet.
6-foot elephant tusk weighs 50 pounds. So.
And this mammoth is bigger than a big skeleton, so.
Yeah, so.
So.
So yeah, so
So yeah, don't you know?
yeah. So basically,
Okay. Roll me a d4.
Gotcha. 3.
Okay, so you got two 12-foot long tusks.
nice.
Mammoth tusks are between 10 feet to 13 feet long.
All right.
Yeah.
So maybe we can get them fashioned to go over our shoulders and make some armor out of them.
You want some ivory armor?
I mean, there's ivory armor. You could use an ivory sword or weapon of sorts.
Ivory bow. Ooh.
Yeah, hey, get it made. So we got 2 of those. Two
Yes.
12-foot chunks.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Right.
Ooh. Okay, you guys kind of like dragging them behind.
And we're going slow now.
Well, I was gonna look. How much do they weigh, would you say? Because
The largest known male tusk of 14-foot long weighs 201 pounds.
yeah, because they get a lot thicker.
So take off 2 feet of that. We'll say 170, 175.
Tie them together and we'll drag them.
Well, me and you could probably carry them, one person on each end, and it shouldn't be too much because I've got plenty of carrying capacity since I don't have my stuff on me and it's on the.
If you guys want to do that, I'll go
Okay.
ahead and take point in regards to keeping an eye out.
Okay, well,
That way we wouldn't be really slowed
do
down.
it in a hurry. Get the hell out of here before
Yep.
they get done eating this mammoth, all these wolves, and realize that part of a pack's missing.
Or whatever might have made those statues comes back.
Well, there is that.
I mean, did something make the statues, or are they just statues?
I don't know.
They were really nice, different variety of beings, so I would say probably created by certain means. Uh-oh, what's going on?
What?
Oh, no, one of the pictures was changing on the camera.
Like, wait, what did I miss? I was writing notes.
I'm calculating the cost of that.
All right, so Fen, in the middle, follow Arena. Me and Argo will be carrying these back.
Okay.
All right. Well, shall we set off then? So I guess we're going to start heading back, as carefully as we can, carrying these tusks, and I'll go ahead and take point.
Okay.
Just for keeping a watch out that nothing's like stalking us and stuff.
But yeah, with my stuff not on me but on the cart, I've got like 100 pounds of carrying capacity.
No,
Okay.
all my stuff's in the haversack anyway. So
Yeah, and with me
wait a minute. I think
sharing the load
didn't I
with
say I
you.
brought this haversack with me?
Yes, you did.
Yeah, you brought the haversack.
Okay, but the haversack's not big enough to stuff
Put it-
those into. So never mind then.
No.
And if you want to cut them down,
Yeah, they lose value when you do that.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So,
let me get you to the Icewind map here. Alrighty.
Guess we should head back to your friend and tell him that we've done the job.
all right. Well, you two carry that then, and I'll keep an eye out for any predators that might, or brigands along the way, I suppose.
Yeah.
And Crew,
Okay.
can you help guide us back? You seem to be pretty good at that.
Sure. I will do that.
As long as we get next to the river, hopefully it's not too far away.
So this will be a perception roll of 25, keeping watch.
Okay. Yeah, you guys have no problem getting down back to the river, and you're following along. You do see some pack of wolves out and about, but they just look at you and
Yeah, that's
kind of
right.
acknowledge and just
Scatter. Death.
stay off onto their own hunt. They don't. Actually, you probably see a few of them eating their kin that you blew up earlier.
Seems fair. Hey, waste not, want not.
Exactly.
So you make it down back to the river or to the lake there, Redwater's Lake.
Is our boat?
Boatman sitting there waiting for you. His eyes are a little wide as he sees y'all dragging two huge, large tusk and kind of looking at his boat and looking at the tusk. Okay.
Gonna be a
I take
problem?
it everything went okay.
About as well as could be expected.
I mean, but we can kind of use them as benches.
Yeah. Be a little crowded, but I think we should be able to make it.
All right.
Not a problem.
How much did we pay for this boat, or did we not?
We didn't pay for it.
No. It was relayed that you were going to do this quest for the
boss.
speaker.
All right, so I will give him 5 gold. Be like, I know this is a troublesome issue with these and the voyage, and you waited for us, so we appreciate it. Here, thank you for your service, and give him 5 gold. And
Kids are alive.
Oh, I appreciate it.
Yeah, we're not bringing back any dead bodies.
Well, that's good to know. And he looks over
You
at...
sure about that? We got 2 tusks. That come from a dead body. And technically,
No,
that
it's
doesn't
just
matter,
fine.
though. I mean, that's besides the fact.
yeah, it's not. It's the people we rescued that.
Yeah, I mean, for once, we're not bringing back any dead bodies.
He kind of scornfully looks at Silja and Finn, saying, are you going to be sneaking out around further than you're supposed to? Like, no, sir.
I mean, geez, just keep it in the hayloft. That's, the best place
They're
to go.
siblings.
That's my sister.
Have you seen this town?
That's kind of what I meant.
Look, I know you can sometimes want to go out and explore and prove that you're ready for more adult things in your life, but right now, until the sun comes back, stay in town.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. Well, boat slowly turns, and you see it kind of sink in a little bit more as the edge of the boat used to be maybe a foot or two from the water's edge. It's now a couple 6 inches or so.
I really wish I had a spell that would help that, but I do not. I think my 5 pounds of mage hand wouldn't do much on those.
Probably not.
And Quill, you don't have anything that could lighten the load up, do you?
Mm,
It was worth asking.
uh, uh, I can give a motivational speech.
Yeah, let's just all help row.
Yeah,
Okay.
just go ahead and give the speech while we're on the lake. I'll just sit here and take a short rest.
Okay.
Ooh, I mean, I'll take them. Don't get me wrong.
Do you need a short rest?
I don't necessarily, but I wouldn't, be adverse to taking
Yeah,
a
how
short
long
rest.
of a ride is it? Would it count as a short
It
rest?
was like 3-4
It's an
hours
hour.
across.
Yeah. So you
it
can get
would?
your short rest. You can get
Yeah.
your short rest.
Do you need me to play some music while we do this?
I don't. It's just for
I
my
am
spell slot.
fine and dandy.
All right, just making sure.
You'll see Anku kind of go up to the front of the boat, standing all stoic, looking out. Friends, countrymen, lend me your ears.
I like mine where they're at.
I could have cut you off a mammoth ear if that's what you wanted. I'm so confused.
I mean, there's all those wolves too. I mean,
Sadly, nearly 30 years, that's still the only part of the speech I
friends,
can
Romans,
remember.
countrymen, lend me your ears.
Lend me your ears. I've
I
come
do
to
not
bury
know why
Caesar.
they made us remember that fucking thing.
Mm-hmm. If anyone would like to give a perception as you crossing the icy waters
I'll
of
do
Redwood.
it. I'll
I
do
will
it.
assist you if you wish to have that.
23. Or maybe more. Do I need more?
It never hurts to have more.
If you want more.
Oh, it's more. It's 27.
Hmm.
Not enough. It
You
was-
would have had it with 23, but that 27, no.
No. Well, I tried. What are you going to do? I don't know. I tried.
Yeah, you would have seen the dragon turtle, but you see the Tarrasque.
If there's a dragon turtle in this lake, that is a sad dragon turtle. It's going to ask us to put it out of its misery with its frozen, stuck as a cold water creature.
Mm-hmm. Okay. As you are crossing the Delaware this way, you notice some flickering of light and surprisingly a flume of smoke kind of rising up from this mound here.
But we're already on the boat and in the thing going
Yeah.
towards Dugan's Hole.
Right.
So from here, we're not really able to do much.
I mean, if you want to get out and swim over there or get to Dugan's Hole and come back down and then cross back over the river to there.
Do we see any shadows or anything in the light, or is it just like
It looks like flickering torchlight up there.
I'll ask the boat, the person who was driving the boat, what is that normal?
That is the speaker's family home.
Why does the speaker live so far away from the small town?
Seen the people in this town, right?
That's fair. You three, because I'm cool, think that we should drop these kids off and go check that out? I mean, that could be in trouble.
We could be interrupting his family time.
I don't know. Before this perpetual snow and drift, the speaker had a vineyard out in that area. So
I don't know. That the
Liz,
assassins were
did
just
he
here
ask
today.
us to bring these children back to him at his office, or just to bring them back to him, period?
to bring them back to Dugan's Hold, you'll be looking for Hilda, who
There's that map location again.
who lives at the lodge, Redwater Inn Lodge place. So basically, taking the kids to the bar. To
You think that maybe the boat ferryman could take the kids back, drop us off, and then take the kids back?
if you want them to.
It's a small enough town. It's not like we couldn't find him if he took off with our mammoth tusks. But this worries me, considering the assassins that were here earlier.
What assassins?
Yeah, I'm talking to them.
Oh, you're talking to them.
I tell the ferryman. I'm like, yeah, no.
Well, I mean, if you feel the need to go check this out, I mean, I don't see why not. I mean, we've got them saved. There wasn't any money involved in garnering, the rescue.
Well, I mean, I plan on asking for some once they were returned, but yeah.
We asked to
and
begin with, and they said no.
And honestly, I don't know. He's not going to get very far with those tusks.
Right.
I mean,
I would feel better if we could check out what's going on. If you would rather go and see these two safely delivered, I understand. I just...
Because we can...
Town holds my heart, and I need to make sure it's okay.
Well, we could take these kids back and then take our...
How long would it take?
How about this? Just
drop me off.
Hear me out. The three of us can hop off here, and we can go investigate what's going on. Anku can go meet up with Tobias, get our dog sleds and our sleds. He can keep an eye on the tusk. Just strap him to one of the sleds and meet us there with the sleds.
Anku, how do you feel about that?
I don't have a problem with that. We are in the middle of the lake. Y'all are gonna jump out here?
No, we're gonna ask the ferryman or the boat guy to take us towards the smoke and
drop us off on one side and take you guys to the other.
You want to go see the glowing red tree? Is what I'm hearing, right?
There's a tree.
You did this to yourself.
There's a tree? I didn't know there was a tree. Hell, if I knew there was a tree, I would have said let's go.
It's a normal house.
We're going to the speaker's house. We're breaking into that shit and stealing his stuff.
Well, hold on. Put it to you this way. If it's a normal house, then there'll be nothing wrong, and then we just walk the rest of our way towards Dugan Hole and meet up with Anku. Problem solved.
Okay.
Yep.
Yes.
Tobias will...
But if it's not just a normal house, and if it is being accosted in some manner, think of how much of a benefit we'd have with the town speaker if we saved his family or his family home.
Yeah, you know where I
save his family and family home because of a torch light.
Yes.
And chimney smoke.
Yes.
Okay.
You say surprisingly you see, then yeah.
Yeah, it's got to be the way you word it.
Surprisingly you see.
Because you didn't see it on the way there. But okay. I see how this night's gonna go.
I am really confused on how
you get there. There is nothing. You get nothing.
You present it, and we get razzed on for ignoring stuff, and then when I don't ignore it, you know what? Screw him. I hope he dies. Let's go to Dugan's Hole.
He will go ahead and turn the boat. Start heading that way.
It could be. I tell the boatman it could be nothing, but I figured it might be a good idea. So we're the only ones here. Check it out.
It's the speaker's house. He's got guards outside the gates. I don't know if they will let you in.
Well, I mean, if they want us in, then fine.
Why are those poor guards stationed all the way across the lake?
Those are the speaker's personal security.
You know what?
I'm
going to stop trying to follow these things that you put out there.
So he's taken anywhere between 1/10 of the population and putting him at his house?
No, these are actual trained folks that he hired a long time ago from down south.
Well, like I said, if you take our friend here back to town and the two children, that decided to go run off a long way from home for adventure back to town. We'll make sure that everything's fine there. And if we run into guards and they're like, "Hey, you can't be here. This is so and so's house," then we know everything's copacetic, and we'll just walk our way back and meet up with Uncle on the way. And we'll be a little closer to the mountains where we want to go check out that shiny object that fell from the sky.
Okay. Do you want me to wait here or just go back to town?
Just go back to town. Anku will, unload and grab our other gear and our other friend, and he will take the sleds around the lake to meet us.
Okay. All right. Well, as you get closer, you see a little dock with a boat off to the side that's parked along the dock. Up ahead, you see some stairs leading up, two torch lights along a large brick wall that stands about 6 feet, and then another 4 feet of the iron cast fencing along the ways. You see two guards standing up there. They're kind of a little cold, but they're got a little brazier that they're warming their hands up. Just talking, they'll look over and see that there's someone approaching, and one guard will start walking down the steps as you guys get off the boat.
Okay. I'll start walking towards him.
All right.
I'll wave in a
Oh,
friendly
man.
manner as we're coming closer.
Keep my hands out to the side and say, "Greetings and salutations. How can I help you?" No, how can I help you?
What? You?
I'm sorry. It's been a long, long row on this boat, and we've had a very interesting evening. This is the Speaker Dormut's place, right?
That is correct. This is his family vineyard. How can we help you?
Oh, we didn't notice that when we left on the mission that he gave us, and we just noticed the lights and the torches, and we were just kind of concerned that maybe something might have be wrong, and we just wanted to check it out. Everything cool?
Last time we saw lights and torches,
Somebody
the
was dying.
campground got burned to the ground and 2 people died.
Yeah, so we were hoping for there not to be a repeat. And plus, something happened in town earlier in the evening or day or whatever, this fucking time is.
Oh, really?
Yes, and we were just checking to see if everything was cool here.
Do you not know of it?
What happened in town
What
today?
do these guards look like?
They are humanoids. They are wearing split mail. They have a Dugan, or what was that?
Dugan's
Insight
hole.
check from
It was an insight check to,
Oh,
and also if I need to make a saving throw, just in case what I'm looking at is not what they actually look like.
oh, no, they are what they look like.
All right.
Human and split mail that has the family crest of the speaker
Did this
kind of embroidered in on
not
it.
tell you about the incident in town? That seems odd to me.
Well, I mean, they're a long ways away from town.
Yeah,
And it
we
probably
haven't
didn't
had
concern them.
any ships. Well, we only had one ship come in, and yeah, no one mentioned anything about what happened in town.
There was a
She was attacked by assassins.
there was a couple of assassins in town earlier. Apparently they were here.
Assassins.
Apparently they were here looking for somebody.
How long have you been in the service of the speaker?
I've been in service probably about 10 years now.
That's a long time.
Well, their family's been good to mine down south.
Down south.
Do you have private guard duty anywhere else in this area?
I do not. As you see with all these line of questions, he's getting a little nervous and kind of has his hand resting on the blade, especially after you said assassins.
No need
Probably
for
be
that.
best just to watch out for, be wary of drow, because, those were the type of assassins we saw. Not saying anyone else could be, but
Okay.
drow that we saw.
I don't know what
Well-
happened. We took one out, brought another one to the speaker alive, but when we returned to the room, he wasn't there.
Lots
so
of
I don't
blood,
know if he got
so-
let loose or what. But anyway, there were two dark elf assassins in town, and
Okay.
figured we saw the torchlight, and the gentleman in the boat told us this place belonged to the speaker. So
There have been a lot of goblin attacks as well in the surrounding areas, so
just wanted to make sure everything was all right.
Yeah. We've seen some wolf packs out in the distance, but we
Yeah.
haven't had trouble here.
Okay, so no other visitors have come by prior to us getting here.
Don't believe that's any relevance to you. I don't know who you guys are.
is the speaker in residence? I'm sorry, I think we covered that, but
He said he hasn't had a boat
Uh,
here in a while, so I don't
no.
think the speaker's home.
well then I guess
Uh,
we're going to head back to the town then.
Yeah, we'll just
It-
hit
It
the
probably
trail.
would have been a good idea to know that this was here if, the wolves were going to stay on one side and they were going to stay on the other, and he lives here now.
Well, he hasn't been there in a while, so
Well, he's lived there. That's been the family home for a while. But
Y-
since he became speaker,
No,
he's been
he's-
sitting there.
He's saying there are negotiations if we would have had that information.
Oh.
Yeah, because then we could have said, the speaker's been living here for a long time, so
But still, they're in the mountains. They're a good distance away from
long
the
ways
house.
away. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, like I said, we're just checking to see if there was any odd visitors here that I only
Just
asked.
you three.
I raised my I was gonna say I raised my hand.
Other than the three of us, because, like I said, there was the assassins. They seem to be pretty well at blending. So if you had any visitors, that might have been a good idea to double check to make sure they were what they seem to be.
we stand here looking awkward.
And we will leave, just knowing that everybody is safe and good to go here.
Yeah. Everyone's good. Well, shooked up from meteor that hit south of us, but
Yeah, we're gonna check that out later. We're just gotta wait for the rest of our group to show back up. But we thought it'd be more pertinent to investigate because apparently some people in this town are important to one of our members. So
okay. This was a booming vineyard for the longest time until, this happened.
yeah, this anyway. So appreciate it. Have yourselves a good day, night,
All right.
evening,
Good night.
Whatever the
afternoon,
hell time it is.
Yeah, whatever fracking time it is.
How far away is the boat?
Oh.
About this time, good.
I mean, we were probably only talking for like 10 minutes, not even.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
I'm certain the moment we stepped off, the boat left because that's the instructions we gave it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's roughly about there.
Yeah, we'll just walk along the shore with it, I guess. Sorry. I say as we're walking back, I had to be sure.
It's no big deal. We could use the exercise.
Yeah. so-
We don't want to get too, complacent in this cold north and. Well, cold for you guys anyway.
I was gonna say, isn't this kind of like your thing?
Yeah, as I'm walking around without my jacket on. Yeah, I guess. I mean, I'm not really feeling it too much, but I understand some other races and people tend to feel the cold more than my people do.
Yeah, I guess we're not as hardy.
It's in the blood. It's genetics, baby.
There you go.
Alright, so we'll just walk back towards the Dugan's Hole and meet up with Uncle when he grabs the rest of the stuff.
Just start following this.
Yeah, something
Okay.
like that. Find a good place to cross the river. Like, I'm sure if there's a house over on this end, there should be a bridge somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah. You'd think.
Well, I guess it's time to go back.
Onwards through the snow.
I guess I'll make another perception roll to make sure that nothing's around us. Make sure they're not gonna track and follow and all that fun stuff. That's not quite as good. It's only a 19. We'll just
Well, ironically, as y'all are walking along the ice here,
yeah.
as you guys are starting to enter town, I assume you're walking across the frozen part of the lake.
Well,
Yeah.
looking for a bridge. If there's a bridge or something nearby.
Okay.
If not,
Ice
we'll find.
bridge.
Yeah, we're walking
That
along
works.
the ice, I would think, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but step,
Carefully.
not just step on it.
We're sending the monk ahead. Touch, touch, step. Touch,
I got a stick. Yeah, just tap tap. Good enough for me.
Yep.
Tap makes a tiny hole. Not there.
Well, you guys aren't having any issue getting to Duncan's Hold. Ironically, it seemed a little bit faster to walk than it was to go across that ship that is extremely weighed down.
Oh, so we'll just go wait at the dock.
So we'll wait at the docks,
Yeah.
yeah.
Hey guys.
Well, by the time y'all get to the dock, you see Scylla and Finn get off the boat and start running towards the tavern, and you see the boatmaster and Anku struggling trying to unload these.
We should probably go help him with
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, that's
Walk
the thing.
over behind him, pick him up. Say, I got this one. That's good. We got it.
Nice.
Yep.
Nice. I don't because I have crap strength.
I got normal strength. I'm the second strongest. I think you're what, a 12?
Yeah, I'm as well.
Yeah, I'm a -1.
I just see you and me carrying these on our shoulders,
Hmm.
and her in the middle, dang on her feet.
Well, she's tall. How
I'm
tall are you?
tall.
I'm a Goliath, and he's a tall
Well, I mean, I'm
Leonin.
down on the other end. I'm still,
You're holding the front that like curves down.
something.
Yeah.
Let's
I
say
mean,
Anko kind of get in the
I'm
middle.
still 6'4". I'm still tall.
Yeah, I was gonna
Hurts
say. I
its
thought
back.
you were real tall.
Push his shell against the tusk.
So
Um,
6'6", 6'4", Goliath-sized height.
Well,
of
let me
sorts.
see what my description was on my height. Or if I even put one in. Yeah, 7'4".
7'4".
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say dangling. I could lift my arms and touch it, but I'm not really doing anything. It's the illusion of me helping.
Yes, I've got children. I've seen that.
The illusion.
You carried one 2x4. Thank you for helping me unload all the wood.
You're welcome.
I can't have $20.
Damn kids.
I've
So,
literally done
yeah.
my son and I would unload a truck full of lumber, and one of his sisters walks up and grabs one 2x4 out of like a truckload and says, "Well, I helped."
No.
Well, as you
Lost you.
lotion.
Lost you. You started
As
talking
you are
and
carrying.
yeah, it's like
Oh,
as you
sorry,
are.
sorry. As you guys are carrying these long ass mammoth tusks to your carts, Tobias comes over, gives you all a hand as well. You're getting ooh and all looks from the locals like, wow, what is that type cool thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because we're badass. We know.
As you walk by the tavern and inn, you see Silga and Finn out front as their mom hugs them and squeezes them because they're finally home. What would y'all like to do?
Found your kids.
You know anywhere where we could offload these?
One guy's like, well, I can purchase them off of you, but you may want to go to one of the larger towns
Mhm.
if you want some real profit off of that.
I mean,
Yeah, I was
it'll work.
thinking I could probably sell some rations here for more than I bought them.
You have rations?
Oh yes, I have rations.
Yep.
But Hilga looks at you, or Hilda, not Hilga, sorry,
It's all right.
looks at you and say, "Oh, were you the party that found my children?"
Yes, we rescued them from some awakened animals and killed the mammoth that was going to be running a rampage on your town.
Yeah.
Something like
Apparently,
that.
this guy, as I point at one of the tusks, was in charge and more or less what it seemed like being pushy.
And the wolves?
Is the speaker in office? We prefer to talk to him about this.
Yes, he is. And thank you for saving my children.
Oh, you're
I just,
welcome.
like,
No problem.
Start walking right by. I don't even look back.
Yeah.
To go to the speaker's house and dunk, 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 you know, or the
Okay.
office.
So you drop off the tusk. Anku and Tobias will hang out with the carts as the three of y'all.
Yep.
Yep.
Walk into the speakers. It's like, oh, y'all are back so soon. How did everything go?
Yes, swimmingly.
You swam the lake?
Yeah, that's how awesome we are. So
I mean, why not?
And
It's not that cold.
You have all your fingers and toes.
I hold up
He
my
would.
hand like
mean-
this. Well, I mean, mostly.
Oh,
Well,
sorry.
It
Like
was
you
a
said-
different situation than we expected that we were walking into.
I thought you told me you lost out on a Saturday night. Okay, go ahead.
These wolves were evidently under the command of an awakened mammoth, probably having to do with that druid that you spoke of before we left.
Okay.
We
Was it?
sorry?
Was the druid there as well, or?
Oh, we killed him days ago.
Oh,
On the road.
okay.
Yeah,
I
he had
appreciate
a whole
that.
bunch of mountain
some-
goats with him.
Yeah,
I
goats.
feel like without the druid there, the mammoth got a little greedy. The wolves actually helped us dispatch of the mammoth. They wanted to be free of
Interesting.
wow.
Yes, the mammoth was your problem, not the wolves.
Yeah, he just
Oh.
wanted to be, you know,
They were
killing
afraid
everything
of
that was humanoid, it seemed.
Yeah.
The wolves just want to be left alone to live their own life. And with the mammoth there, it seemed like what?
I think the mammoth
Was it
was the
letting
one that
them-
was actually asking for the king's ransom and gold and such. The wolves really just want food and shelter.
Which they have with the body of the mammoth.
We left in the mammoth, so.
Okay. And the
Oh, we
children were unharmed?
Oh yeah, they're at home with the mama now.
Scared, but maybe that'll keep them in your town walls.
Yeah, which
Good,
one was
good.
it? The girl said that the big bad mean looking wolf was actually not too bad. He was just
Grumpy or something.
yeah.
So
Which-
we came up with a truce, if you will. You stay out of their.
Yeah, don't
Just-
go up there and deal with, get in their way
Stay out
and
of their-
accost them, and then they'll leave you alone.
I believe we can accept that truce. Way things are going right now, I don't think we need to even go into those mountains.
Well, for as long as you keep up your end, I think they'll keep up theirs. And if they don't, well, you know how to get a hold of me.
The two big white ones, they're smart.
Mhm.
So if you ever need to talk to them, you might be able to make a deal with them instead of just thinking you have to kill them because they're animals.
If you take some game, they'll listen.
Okay. I'm not good at. I can't talk to animals. I don't have
No,
that
no.
magical ability.
Talk.
No,
Just
Yeah.
like you're talking to us. It's the same thing.
yeah, like the druid.
They
kinda
they,
made them
they
smart,
understand
too.
common.
Oh, they're awakened as well. Then.
Yeah, and they seem to be the ones that would be in
Just-
charge.
Just
so.
the two. The other packs are
Not to
They're-
mention, they are winter wolves, and winter wolves can speak and understand common.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. All right. Sorry. DM forgot about that.
Common and giant.
That's okay because the town speaker might not have known.
Well, that's why we were giving that information out.
But yeah, so your town should be safe for now, in regards of that.
And before you head home, just to give you a heads up, your guards may tell you that 3 strange people showed up asking questions. We were stopping by to make sure everything was all right after everything went down.
We saw some torchlight and shadows, and I got a little spooked.
He kind of glares at you and sort of like, really? You get the sense that it's like, what happened in town, you're really going to go heading over there?
Well, we didn't know it was there, and last time we
This
saw Torchlight and
was
Shadow,
a
people
look
died.
that he was giving to Tara. Or, Lauren.
I don't know who Tara is.
It's not that he said anything, he just kind of looked at you funny. Noticing the look, I will say, well, with what happened in town, we thought it would be a good idea to at least stop off of and make sure there was no other issues.
To be fair,
But we didn't know it was your place. Well, yeah, we did. We knew because the guy told us it was yours, but we didn't recall seeing it on the way out. So it was one of those.
And the last time we ignored some shadows and torchlight, we found dead bodies. So
And,
there
being
have
as
been
it's your
goblin
place,
attacks, and
we didn't want to see the same thing happen, to your
Okay.
place.
Well, I appreciate that.
In case
Um,
the assassins held a grudge or something. What happened to that other one anyway?
I'm pretty certain he's dead. You're
He
standing
was
on his remains.
taken care of and
Okay.
I look at
removed
the
from our
floor.
residence.
is the floor cleaned up now?
Yes.
Do I see the outline of the trapdoor?
Give me perception.
Oh, probably not now. Although I do know where it was.
All right, I'll let you have advantage on it.
Oh, okay. It's not a big deal. I was just wondering if I saw it. It's not. Oh, 16.
You can see maybe a slight discoloration in the
Mhm.
breakage of the wood, I guess.
Yeah. An unnatural grain.
Just very slight. Well, I appreciate you guys bringing the kids home. Not sure what you guys have planned next. But if you're hungry or need something to drink, just head on over to Redwater's Tavern.
So how long have we been running at this point in time?
Yeah.
Been a long.
I don't know.
Been a day at least, because we stayed the night at Goodmead, made our way to Dugan's Hole, and got involved in all this without a rest. So
You'll be needing to take a night in.
yeah, so maybe
Redwater.
we need to do a night's rest.
Before we leave,
Didn't we rest before we left because you were peeking in on our door and window and everything.
Okay, so we did take a rest.
Yeah,
did
we
take a
rest,
rest.
went across, went
Yeah,
up
because I
here,
was trying to
came
make
back
sure she was,
over yonder, back here.
because she was really inebriated when she left to go to her room. So
I was
I was making sure she
That's
followed
right.
some proper protocol. That's right.
But still, that's 4, 6, 4, 14 almost, depending.
Yeah, I mean, and it's been a while, I'm sure.
It's been a day.
All right. Well,
Been a while.
take us tonight, and then we'll head out into the mountains.
What's our? Are we
Alright.
going to the?
Well, that's where we're at closest to that is where that thing crashed or what have you.
Do we still want to go find the comet, basically? That's what we're thinking?
That's what I was talking about. Yeah.
Are you sure you don't
Okay.
want to go back to the gem mine by Lonelywood and just...
No. Let's sure we get that done, and then we'll work our way around. I'm sure something else will pop up that we can take care of.
Well, we still have Garrett and a shipwreck.
Yeah, we
Didn't
do
we
need to go
already-
find his. And the ruins.
We already found somebody's remains.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right, that's
that was Garrett.
We just need
We
to.
didn't turn it back in yet.
Yeah, we need to
Yeah.
go back to his place, in
Targos.
Targos, and talk to his wife, and
Yeah.
whatever.
Husband.
Husband. Yes, husband. My bad.
Significant other.
And then from there, in that area is where the ruins was at, so we can check
Right.
that out while we're out that direction.
Yeah, the ruins were like way over here though. They were like north of this location, so
I don't have you on my map anymore. The map moved. It's moved.
the map is way far left. Where the ruins were.
Okay,
We found the
I
dead
see.
bodies somewhere over here, and it was north,
I found
so
the
like up there.
red bodies where that red was.
Yeah, and it's like north of here, and then the ship is, I think, up here somewhere.
Yeah,
I would
so
assume.
we've got that idea. Targos
Yes.
turn in and then loop
Think.
around. And of course, something else will probably pop up between now and then.
Pretty tree or whatever.
So, well, let's head to the tavern, get our drink on, and get some rest.
Well, as you head out of the speaker's office, you see Hilda again standing there holding some boots. And she goes over to Typhoid, since he was the one that says that we rescued kids, and kind of hands them to him. It's like, thank you. These were my husband's, but I don't think he will ever need them again. And what she hands you are boots of Winterlands.
Thanks. I appreciate it. Make sure the kids get fed. You know, they were gone a long time, and
Oh, they're
they had to have a
already.
long trek back here. And
I think the mother has a feeder kid.
Ooh, they're pretty.
They are pretty boots. Look at that, pretty boots.
I'm gonna be like you now. The cold doesn't bother me.
Very cool. Very cool.
So with these boots, you have resistance to cold damage. You ignore difficult terrain created by ice or snow. You can tolerate temperatures as low as negative 50 degrees Fahrenheit without any additional protection. If you wear heavy clothes, you can tolerate temperatures as low as 100 degrees Fahrenheit.
Super cool.
Nice. What's the average temperature in this area?
Negative 100.
Fuck you.
Right now, when it's not storming, it's around negative 20,
Okay.
just on the surface. But as you go into like caves and stuff, of course, it'll get colder.
Mhm.
If you happen to fall into the water, then it'll definitely be colder. Stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, some fancy boots you got there. And then you get rid of those snowshoes you got too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it never hurts to keep them on hand though, just in case
I know.
someone else's breaks.
Yep.
Very true.
It's just
Plus,
those-
if we need to, we can always take them apart and use the string as, twine.
Yep. But now you can like traverse the ice and snow without any problem.
Yeah, I mean, this will be awesome. Unless you want them, Lorena.
No, they were given to you.
All right, no, I'll take them. I appreciate it.
I
Yeah.
mean,
Want to
Literally
use them?
in front of this woman, telling her you're going to give her present to you to somebody else.
No, I would have waited
Okay.
until she was gone. I have some tact. I said some.
it's fair. It's fair.
All right.
Well,
Only they were poison though.
they
Poison
were.
still hurts.
Oh, poison resistance.
Yeah, I'm just
Oh.
thinking that to myself while I look at where I was stabbed twice.
That's fair. It's fair.
All right. So yeah, I'll order a drink, maybe something warm to eat.
Okay. They bring you out sort of like a fish-eyed soup, nice warm fish-eyed soup, with some fried up fish skins.
Ooh.
So it's kind of like sort of like a pork rind,
Yeah.
salty pork
Okay.
rind, but used with fish skin.
Nice, nice. I'm not picky.
And good, nice cider, hot cider.
Okay.
All right.
And as you try to go to pay, you see that the
I was
barmaid's
gonna
like,
try and pay.
well, if I'm just saying,
Yeah, we
As
reach
you
in.
try
We
to-
reach in to pull out a few coins, or ask them how much. No.
uh, you'll see that the barmaid says Hilda has got you guys covered for tonight.
Oh, that's awesome.
Much obliged. Well, I'm going to go ahead and catch some Z's. I guess I'll see you folks in the morning.
Sounds like a plan.
All right.
I'm gonna take a minute and I'm gonna pen a letter.
Okay.
I'll get that to you and just leave it there.
And just before I walk away, a little fur ball goes running across the room and goes, Mama!
You didn't even have to roll animal handling to see if he picked up on that.
He's not an animal.
He did that last week, didn't you?
And it learned common, did it not?
Yes,
To a
it
degree.
did. Yes.
It's fine. This is fine.
To a degree, it learned common.
I just ignore him.
Because didn't someone use like a hero point or something added onto it
Yeah,
to make sure it worked?
Something like that.
Yep.
this is fine.
It's a hero point well used.
Oh yes.
He turns, looks
Roll-
at me, and he walks over to me, and I hand him a gold.
Sure.
Just disappears into its fur.
Dan, roll a d12 for me.
Okay. One.
Okay, so all he knows is mom.
All he knows is mama. Perfect.
There you go.
If you want to spend more time with them,
I will later, but it's not something we need to concern ourselves with. I'll try to teach him a few words before we go to bed at night.
Okay, yeah, that's fun.
All I can think of now is that baby from that monstrosity of a show that had the dinosaurs.
Not the
Not
mama.
the mama. Yeah, that's what I'm just imagining. Little Yeti's that little baby.
All right, you fill your bellies with hot food, hot cider, and you crawl into a nice warm bed.
I do all the check the window, door,
Same
chair on the
thing.
door, bell by the window, all that fun
Yeah,
stuff.
I actually do the same
Boots.
thing.
And I'll turn to the boots.
All right.
I'll actually... No, I better not do that. Yeah, actually I will. The door's locked. I'll tie a string to the door, loop it through the crossbow trigger.
Uh-huh.
That way, if anybody does open the door without knocking first, that it'll fire at them.
Lock the door, bell on the door handle.
Yeah, the whole 9 yards.
Okay.
I mean, I'll even put the chair up underneath the doorknob. So if anybody does come in, they're forcing their way in, so they deserve to get shot.
Okay.
None of those dry had sleep poison on them, did they? They had the nasty, nasty poison.
Yeah, they had the nasty poison.
Okay.
Yep, and she's got the nasty poison now.
Yeah.
yeah.
2 vials? I think it was.
I think it was 2 vials. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, it
So
was
you
two.
had 6 arrows, 2 weapons, and if I were to use
They only
them,
stay
I would
for a
only
minute.
have
So I gotta
one
use
weapon.
them carefully.
Or you can just force feed someone the poison.
I was gonna say, ooh, look, a whole town. Bloop, bloop, bloop.
All right. Your night kind of goes without a hitch. You
Woohoo.
wake up
Long rest.
in the morning-ish.
We wake up sometime.
Yeah,
we
wait.
wake up after we're not tired.
Yeah, pretty
Right.
much.
Y'all come down. You see, you have crap. What were those names? Silga and Finn.
Mhm.
They're back behind the bar, washing dishes still. Basically, doing their
Punishment.
little punishment. Yeah. And you see that one will actually run back and start running some orders out for some breakfast as Hilda's sitting back behind the bar. What would y'all like to do?
I'm sorry, I'm penning a letter, so I'm just gonna follow them for now.
Okay.
All right.
Breakfast.
Sit and have breakfast and get ourselves ready to go.
All right. Anything particular?
No, no, just basic, whatever the special is, I guess is the best way to put it.
Something with meat.
Okay. Well, they'll bring out. See
Who
what
is
we
it?
got.
That fish bacon again? I liked it.
Yes. You'll have a few plates. What, 4? Because WS doesn't eat. Yeah. You have 4 plates come out. You see a nice little fried fish fillet sitting there, some bread, some fish bacon, and in a little ramekin, you see like basically a caviar jam that you can rub on your toast.
So I take a piece of toast and some fish bacon and some caviar jam and I smoosh it into a little sandwich and I am just happy. Just one of those and I'm happy as a clam.
Okay.
All right, well, once we have breakfast, I guess, unless there's any objection, maybe we should go ahead and make our way towards the mountains.
South of the comet where you saw it land?
Yeah,
Sounds like a plan.
sounds like a good idea. I mean,
Alright,
Who
so
would like to take lead on finding this meteorite that crashed in the mountains?
I'd rather just keep watch.
would I have any memory of anything else being crashed out there?
Yes.
Dun, 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 dun.
So if you'd like to do it with advantage,
I can assist you if you think you might have a better idea.
We're talking about survival for this.
yes.
Well, if I got advantage, I guess I'll take it and try it.
And
No, that's fine.
okay.
We go in a circle.
I
We go
mean,
back to the
yeah.
vineyard.
I stand there at the edge of town, and I'm looking towards the mountain. I'm like, was it over there? No, maybe.
This one? Was it this one?
I mean, could I try and help him since he already had his own advantage?
Sure.
Oh,
Well, I mean,
you're
literally, I am with my survival. I don't know which direction to go, so I'm standing there looking around.
And I'm just as confused without advantage.
Well, then maybe we should just follow the river. Or
We should
something.
probably follow the river until we get
Lorena.
down to the base of the mountains.
Do you remember where that thing that fell from the sky? What direction it was going when it came down? I mean, it's been a few days.
I'm shite with directions, friend, but I will keep a watch out as we travel.
You
Okay.
see the turtle come over. It's like it was not mountain range over there.
Oh yeah, you're right. That does look familiar.
I have a 19
Yeah.
for perception as we travel.
Yeah, the one just past the tree line. That's right. Not the mountains themselves. Oh, jeez.
And
We,
you got a
we were looking
little
straight south, and now I'm
schmutz.
looking straight south again, and yeah, I'm looking over here instead of over here.
Uh-huh.
You guys got a little bit of schmutz in your eyes, so you might want to clear that out.
I'm just distracted.
My feet feel cozy and warm. I like these boots.
All right, so we'll start heading the direction Nanku points out to us, and this time we actually got our sleds with us.
Oh,
Alright.
okay.
Anku on me?
So, what is lugs? I see it's written on the side of your boots.
You know, I have no idea. Don't they look so fabulous, though?
The color really brings out your art
Fur.
monk robes. Whatever you're
Okay.
wearing.
I'm wearing heavy winter clothing still.
Yeah, I'm just trying to be polite.
That's okay. It's
I'm not good at it.
Alright.
So yeah, I mean,
Well, I am
Kinda
so
follow
proud of
this
you
way,
for
and-
trying.
It's fair.
do you want to follow the river or just kind of try and cut the head off at the pass? And,
Well, I mean,
It's
that'd be an Anku question since he seems to know where we're going. You and I had no idea.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. If he's thinking about following the river first, or if
I
we
mean,
just
we've
want to
been
try and go
following the river
straight
this whole
there.
time. Why change it now?
Because now we need to
Yeah.
go over the river through the woods.
To grandmother's
Yes.
house we go?
No, that's the speaker's house, and we don't want to go that way.
okay.
You don't want to go there.
So yes. Oops. Wanted. So Anku's in the lead sled. Correct.
I'll help him out, and you seem to remember it better than I. So
Back up. How can I roll with it?
If you got it set up, there's a toggle on it that allows you to switch it once you hit it.
Okay.
If it's on D&D Beyond, it can either always roll with advantage or always ask. I
Yeah.
have mine set to always ask.
Same here.
Yep.
There we go.
Look at that.
Magic.
It's a 1. So that gets you guys down to the river there.
Do you
Finds
want
a
another
safe.
perception roll then?
Sure, go ahead.
I mean, if you don't need it, that's cool too. 15.
Okay.
And I have a you tease. It slid across the board on a B, and then rolled to the 8.
Blit.
Okay.
And for those watching, the B is actually what the D&D Beyond's list got
Natural
marked
20.
as a natural 20.
Let's see. Do I not have a?
I don't know. What do you have? What don't you have?
I have a lovely bunch of coke. No. Okay. Well,
Here they are standing in a row. One small one, some size of your head.
Let's
she was very happy.
I don't know why I know that.
I sure as hell didn't.
Yeah, that's not it. Okay. Oh shit, that's all. Damn it, Janet.
Oh,
Great
everything all right?
Scott.
You just disappeared.
Yeah, I clicked back instead of.
Gotcha.
So, sorry about that.
We'll think about it.
Okay. Well, you find a good place to cross over. We'll give you guys another survival. If you all want to go ahead and give me another perception.
We can do that.
That. Ooh, much
Yeah,
better.
it definitely
26.
looks like we're going the way you pointed out.
I'm not paying a whole lot of attention, apparently.
Yeah.
Which is good. Just because the mere fact, right now, as you are crossing the river and getting to the tree line, you have a pounding migraine headache coming on.
Do any of us know or notice a change in him? I mean, I have a 26%.
I have the headache?
I'm in the front cart.
Yeah, you have a headache.
Hmm.
Who's ever in the cart with them may notice.
Oh, I'm not in the cart with you. I have my own.
Yeah, I'm in the back.
Toby.
I don't think Toby's even in there with me. Oh, Jesus. Okay.
The Yeti tyke.
Yeah. Mama! Mama!
You see, he's kind of like rubbing the back of your head, but you have a slight kind of headache going on. What were the perceptions?
26 and 11.
As you coming across, going over the hills, it's normally bumpy, but now for some reason it seems a little bit more bumpy than usual of a ride. Sort of like the earth is moving underneath you.
Is anybody else feeling that? I'm gonna yell.
Feeling what?
The ground moving underneath us?
Yeah, you're on a sled, so yes, it's moving.
Wait 1 second, and I'm gonna stop moving so I can really evaluate that feeling.
Whoa,
All
whoa.
right, slowing down, I guess.
Alright. Now we're sitting here. We feel it moving.
No, no. You're just
You
screaming.
do.
What's going on with you? You're not sounding too hot.
I don't know. Fucking head's killing me.
See, it might be the ground moving that's giving you a headache.
Oh yeah, ground moves causes headaches. What is
Might be
that?
motion sickness. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I was gonna say. I mean, I've seen
never
people get
heard
seasick
ground
before.
moving and giving you a headache. It's probably
Do we feel
something
it now
I
that
ate
we've
this
stopped?
morning.
Yes, and it feels like it's kind of getting closer to you guys.
See, I'm not crazy.
Avalanche?
Do you not feel that?
Avalanche? Looking around.
Do
seeing-
feel
It feels like it's under us and not coming towards us. Like
I recognize this map.
I don't see anything. Are
we haven't pulled ourselves out yet. Where do
I got pulled out on a token.
Oh, there we are. Okay. Oh no.
Oh, you're tiny.
Why are you guys tiny?
so tiny because I'm
I
adorable.
don't know. I guess maybe you adjusted our size
Tiny
from
things are
earlier or
adorable.
something. For the other map, you adjusted our size for the other map,
That's true.
Oh,
Yeah,
Okay.
that's right.
and we had to change our lighting on ours because of that reason. So
you see light, right? Okay.
yeah,
Advanced settings, right? No, that's not what I'm looking
you
for.
just right click on the miniature, you can pop it open. Change its size to 1 by 1. You know what? Let me see if I can do that. Nope, can't do that.
Go to edit.
I don't know how to help.
I mean, if it's not an avalanche, could it be something under the ground?
Yeah, burrowing creature of some sort.
Well, maybe you should try and, take a readied stance to dodge whatever might come up and say hello.
Why?
So we've lost our temporary hit points too because we took a long rest.
Unless he's
Yes.
given another.
Well, he's not with us.
Anku's with us.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
And who's with us?
That's right. Zanku gave it to us. No, he's
he-
not said he gave us another one.
That's why I was asking, did he? At breakfast, maybe?
Yeah, at breakfast he'll give you all a speech.
Yeah.
All right. How many
I've
temp
got
hit points? How many? 5?
Yeah, buddy. I'll take them.
Dan, see if you can now edit yours.
What happens if you pull their characters out? Because you pulled mine out and I was the right size.
He pulled me out too. I'm teeny tiny still.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
No, unless you did. You give me permission or something?
Possibly.
Well, hold on. Let me refresh the page because maybe I need to do that.
Okay.
And
You know what? I'll just do that.
it's all right. It's loading up, and if it allows me to do so, I'll adjust it.
You guys are normal again.
Alrighty.
Normal. I've never been told that before.
Oh, Tobias.
Yeah, no, I have no permissions or whatever.
Okay.
All right, so the ground is moving.
Yes.
Well, if it's not an avalanche and it's something burrowing, you might want to do your best to take a readied stance to avoid it.
Meaning we all might want to.
Yeah.
So,
I'm coming after just me.
So I will take a dodge action. But before I do that, I will go ahead and do this. And apparently fail miserably at it.
Are we
Yep.
all rolling initiative now?
Yep.
Oh, I wasn't
I
aware.
figured, if
Well, I thought maybe we could outrun it. No? Okay, fine. Well, I mean, I'm not as bad as Largle.
No.
But
I
I,
don't know
mean,
if
what
anyone
type
can
of bar
be.
is that to hop over?
I mean, I know of another player who actually has, that could roll the same and get way lower than me, but they're not currently in this game.
What's there?
Oh, that's a thing.
Oh, yeah, those.
And you kind of, as the rumbling gets closer and closer and closer to you, you're like, oh yeah.
So does
So
anyone
do I
know
recognize?
what could
Can I
be
tell them what it is? Or
rumbling?
Well, actually, why
Has it
didn't
popped out yet?
No, it hasn't popped out yet. You just
Gotcha.
feel the rumbling, and someone in the party kind of.
It ain't me.
I usually kill people, so I probably don't know.
All right, since didn't take the first one. But yeah, Largo, your past memories kind of like, oh yeah, there was one of those. So, anyways,
Yeah, I gotcha.
Nice.
descending order. Yeah. Did y'all want to spread out? Do y'all want to stay where you're at?
What are you allowing us to do?
Yeah.
I mean, I was going to be after Largo said he was in the back.
Yeah.
I would have been more in the middle, trying to keep an eye out, just following Anku and Typhoid. So, I mean, I think this is pretty close to how we were traveling.
And
Okay.
we did stop, so if there's anything, and
Yeah, if there's anything you'll let us do prior to combat, then yeah, I'd take the dodge action and spread away.
yeah.
Okay. You can take the dodge, you can spread away if that's what you'd like to do.
I'm going to stay on my cart, but I'm going to get up on it and just ready my to hold my action if I have that to hex whatever I see come out of the ground wherever it comes out.
Okay. And
Me,
Go
I
ahead.
am going to hold my action to attack anything if it attacks me.
okay.
Use my attack action on it.
Well, good. Okay.
So I am not dodging. I just recommended that they dodge. That's what I did.
Okay. It's going to be a little flashback. You might not be. You might not remember it. You might have been too young. But we have a bullet come crashing out of the ground here, which causes a tree to come towards you. Would you like to attack the tree?
Which you? Because
That
if it comes
would
out of
be
the
you.
ground, it could launch a tree this way or launch a tree this way.
I rolled and it was heading towards your direction.
It did not attack me, so I am still holding my attack action.
Okay.
Now, I'm sorry. I just realized that hex is a bonus action and we cannot hold a bonus action.
Good
So,
call.
can I just change that to an attack on an enemy? I'm sorry. I didn't realize it was a bonus.
Yeah, not a problem.
Okay. So, I'm going to have my crossbow ready
Okay.
whenever.
But I was trying to throw out that joke with you, Kirk, but apparently you remember the original Karate Kid?
Never watched Karate Kid.
I mean, I
okay.
do from forever ago.
Looking
Where
at
he talks
looking
about
at Bullet, I think it's Tremors.
Mr. Miyagi, Danielson talked to him, was like, can you break a tree in half? He's like, don't know. Never been attacked by a tree.
Yeah,
That's fair. That seems very fair.
That was the second one where they were trying to remember that.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so Typhoid, you're up
Okay.
as a tree comes crashing between you and Anku.
So, would
All right.
our hold actions go off first?
Yes.
I was gonna
I
say,
forgot you held the action.
do they see
Good
it, or
attack.
did it come up out of the ground completely?
Yeah, it came blasting out of the ground.
Okay.
Trees that were around come crashing down.
Well, I missed.
And you apparently hit one of the branches that were cracked and
That checks out. I just lost a bolt. That's okay.
who else had held actions?
Mine was only if it attacked me, so
Yep.
it just burst out of the ground.
All right. So top of the round, Typhoid.
All right. How sturdy does this thing look?
How sturdy?
Very sturdy.
Yes.
Looks like it's covered
Yeah.
in plating.
Good, because I'm going to try and hit it. Actually, let me look. Okay, no, Anku is not flanking with me, and no one is flanking with me. So I will just roll to attack. Ugh, fucking Christ.
We're starting off real good, y'all.
Correct.
13 hit.
Correct.
Negative.
Those
All right.
branches are all over the place. You're tearing them up.
Bonus
We
action.
get rid of the tree, then it'll be easier to hit, right?
I will try Flurry of Blows.
Yeah.
16 hit.
Nope.
17 hit.
Yes.
Slowly counting up.
Now,
Okay.
Now we know our number.
Give me a Constitution saving throw, and it is now poisoned, and it is going to take this much damage, and I
7
need a con save.
bludgeoning and
Does a 14 save?
Fuck you. 14 is the number. So,
My bad.
no, it's okay. It's okay. So yeah, no, it's gonna take 13 points of damage unless necrotic is anything, and I believe I have key empowered strikes at this level, so it is magic if that matters. But I will double check that.
Oh, that your weapon, your hands and stuff count as a magic attack.
Magical weapon, yeah.
I think that's at 5th level.
6th level
Yeah.
key empowered strikes, so it takes magical bludgeoning.
Yeah. So if
Yeah.
magic is what it goes against any kind of resistance it has, then
Yep.
he's got that.
Mhm.
Oh,
And 6
But I don't
necrotic.
think it has anything like that.
no. It's
So,
just
Figure I'd let you know.
pure muscle and plating and
It is poisoned until the end of my next turn.
I thought I saved.
No, that was for my stunning strike.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I really wanted to fuck it, but
Really?
that's
That
not-
What?
sounds
I really
weird.
wanted to
I'm
ruin
the
its turn.
bard.
Whoa.
I'm the bard
You
here.
wanna attack it?
Hey, let's break stereotypes. Why not?
Do you have something to woo it with? All those rations, baby?
I know you can see the mini, but there you go, Kurt, to give you a good idea what it looks like.
That'll work. So